On Nation, this is Nidge here, DFX. We're checking out Versus Verdict, episode 12, Raiden versus Genos. If you guys have seen the original, please do so full screen. It's entirety without my blabbing yabbing because Nidge is not shut up. Also, this guy is cool with reactions. I personally asked him, and he even made a video mentioning that he's okay with it. Also, I can never pronounce his name. He always pronounces it, but I forget. My honest constructive criticism, dude, I would almost consider switching your name to just Versus Verdict or something easier, because every time I try typing your name in, I never find you, but the moment I type in Versus Verdict, you show up. But that's entirely up to you if you want to keep your name that way. I respect it. You explained why and everything. So without further ado, we're taking this bad boy off here in 3, 2, 1, go. It's going to be Raiden versus Genos. That's the dude from One Punch Man, and Raiden's probably the Metal Gear Solid robot.
They're robots. Cyborgs, to be exact.
Yeah.
Raiden, also known as Jack the Ripper, versus Genos, the demon cyborg from One Punch Man.
This is going to be hard. I'm going to let him do the research on this one. I don't.
Boy born in Liberia. He lost his parents when he was very young.
I just know that
later adopted by someone
they're both badasses.
President of the United States. A man known as Solidus Snake. Not Solid Snake. Solid Snake was the guy that he was close. Anyway, just moving on. Little did Jack know, Solidus was actually the one that killed his parents. Jack was later very gifted in combat and became the commander of his own unit in the army. Then he got a girl named Rose that he fell in love with pregnant. Then he realized the people he was working for were evil, so he wanted to redeem himself, so he teamed up with Foxhound, which is where Solid Snake is from. Oh my gosh, I love him. He went on to beat a ton of giant robots and later killed Solidus himself. And since Jack didn't sound that intimidating, they needed to give him his new code name, Raiden. But apparently he was just being controlled by the Patriots, an organization who controlled the US from the shadows. And because this is a video game, they obviously wanted to take over the world. He later found out that Rose, the girl he loved from earlier, was secretly a spy for the Patriots. And she was just manipulating him the whole time. But it worked out because, you know, she was all like, I love you, and he's like, I love you too, it's okay, and then they had a kid together. But they didn't give up there. The Patriots then captured him again. And, you know, they did some quick tests on him and, like, you know, turning him into an awesome cyborg ninja assassin.
Look at that.
Death. Is that not the most confusing and awesome backstory ever?
Right?
His newfound cyborg body.
Look at him.
He was obviously way more gifted in strength, speed, and stamina. He became fast enough to run on walls and outrun a bullet train. And after that form got mutilated, he got a new, better cyborg body. Oh yeah, this is insane. He can throw a Metal Gear Ray, which is estimated to weigh about 2 million pounds. He can fight duels with building-sized blades, and he even got a sick sword called the Murasama. By destabilizing the molecular bonds of whatever it touches, the Murasama can practically cut through anything. It's also identification lock. Again, if that wasn't enough, he can also slow his perception of time from 50 to 90% when he uses his blade mode.
That poor
he can
cat.
take this a step further by deactivating his pain inhibitors to go into a bloodlust mode called Jack the Ripper. As much as that sounds like he's unbeatable, he is definitely beatable. His enhanced modes like Blade Mode and Ripper Mode rely on a fuel source, and it runs out pretty quickly. If he's in a prolonged fight, these could run out unless he has a steady supply of fuel sources. He's also been beaten before, and, you know, isn't even close to being invincible. Also, I wouldn't exactly trust the mental stability of someone who relies on pain to activate the Ripper Mode. But anyways, don't stand in Jack the Ripper's way, or, you know, he'll rip you apart.
He'll jack you up.
Who's next?
The cyborg known
Backstory.
as Genos.
Sad. That's all you need to know.
His family was quite poor, but they were having a happy life. Until, ironically, a cyborg went on a rampage. This cyborg killed his entire family and destroyed his entire hometown. But not to worry, a wise doctor found him and took him under his wing. It was then that Genos begged Dr. Gusano to make him into a cyborg so he could one day find the cyborg that killed his family and get revenge. The doctor
he kind of loses every fight though, unfortunately.
Now Genos,
but he's still
awesome
cool.
And even fights cooler. One day, Genos' life was threatened by a giant mosquito lady and was about to be killed until
One Punch saved him.
Genos was absolutely astonished by Saitama's immense power, because, you know, he's the One Punch Man, and asked to be his disciple. Saitama, not exactly knowing what was happening, agreed, and now he's his disciple. They later enrolled in the Hero Association, giving him the rank of S-Class 14.
There you go.
The alias of Demon Cyborg. And a little fun fact, he's also in the top 5 most handsome heroes in there too. Although we have no proof of this, Genos claims claims to have defeated multiple evil forces before meeting Saitama. Genos is powerful enough to take on demon-level threats. Going by level of threats, this means Genos is powerful enough to defeat people who can destroy entire cities. And he does this on a regular basis. Although that's pretty much where it stands for now. He definitely isn't even close to being Dragon level yet. Also known as being able to destroy multiple cities. We see his destructive force displayed when he wasn't even.
He definitely has heart, though.
He's destroyed.
You got to give it up for that.
Fortress in one blast.
Woo!
Even after this, Genos describes to the Doctor how much stronger Saitama is by comparison. Going off of description alone, the Doctor then made Genos a better body, stating to be able to surpass Saitama possibly.
Ooh.
He didn't, but you know. The point is that he explained how much stronger he was, so this gear must at least double his power. With this new body, he traded blows with the Sea King, who could smash apart buildings with ease. He could destroy the ground with a drop kick and can punch fast enough to destroy an entire cliff face.
I haven't got this far.
Moves, not counting the fact that he comes with cleaning utensils. He's got Incinerate, Machine Gun Blow, Rocket Punch, Lightning Eye that blinds opponents, High Voltage Fist, Rocket Stomp, and Lightning Core. Now later, Genos does get a new cyborg body, and it's not explained whether or not he still has this mechanic, but we're gonna go by if he did still have that mechanic, because we can pretty much assume that. So we're going to assume that Genos still operates under the fact that his body is controlled by a core. This core generates all the power that gets expelled through his body, and can be self-destructive for a deadly blow. As for his cyborg parts, he's got the Incineration Cannon, which
this is definitely intense right here. So who's gonna win?
But it doesn't
I'm gonna say Raiden.
Extreme speeds because you can't exactly, sense that. Boosters that let him fly around, although it does take his energy to do it, so he can't exactly just.
I'm curious though, people.
And later, oh by the way, from this point on, just skip like 30 seconds ahead if you don't want manga spoilers. 3, 2, 1, go. No. A robot called G4 and had the Doctor use beats except for really minor ones. He does have enough durability to survive a ton of explosions, but that doesn't mean his durability is that great. Did I forget to mention that his training with Saitama wasn't exactly,
all right. Sorry.
The Raiden sprites. Now I heard a ton of people say
like
that,
I said, if you guys
this is such a stomp, I can't believe this. Well, no, this really wasn't a stomp.
Oh wait.
About it, or you're with your friends
Jesus.
Take sides.
I almost wanted to
guys,
I almost get spoiled it for myself.
Take sides. Pause the video right now. I'll wait. Ready? All right, guys. Let's find out who would win.
All right, let's do it. Yeah. Yeah. Give the animator some credit here. Definitely starting off, and animation's hard, obviously. Blew his arm off. Oh, this time freezed him, and it's over. Yeah.
Thanks to Aiden Care for the animation. He had to do this on such a rush, considering there were so many animation issues and all that type of stuff. So thank you so much, and thanks to Brandon Gaming VA for supplying the Raiden sprites. Now I heard a ton of people say that, oh, this is such a stomp, I can't believe this. Well, no, this really wasn't a stomp. In my opinion, Genos would probably be the most powerful foe that he's ever faced. Not because of destructive ability, but because of his sheer skill and speed. Alright, now down to who wins and why.
I suppose.
Also, to use speed, I'm about to spoil the manga like crazy again, so just skip to like the last 15 seconds of this video if you haven't read the manga. But pretty much, if you don't want to see the spoilers, Raiden wins because he's much, much faster. It's pretty obvious that neither of them have good durability, like, at all. And they're both insanely physically strong.
I'm going to have to skip that again. Like I said, you guys, that's why you guys should have watched the original. I don't want to know any spoilers and stuff like that. But I do feel without a shadow of a doubt, though, Raiden probably would have won. But then again, not necessarily, because I haven't seen all the One Punch series. The One Punch series technically isn't done yet, if I'm not mistaken. So I think Genos is always trailing behind, obviously, One Punch. So I think eventually Genos will get stronger, because it seems like he just keeps getting upgraded, right? Like, look at Iron Man. Eventually now Iron Man is, like, up there, to some crazy levels, right? But when we first met Iron Man, he was obviously still the shit, but now he's, like, up there, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, you guys, we're going to just watch and see what the next one is. Ryu! That was the old arcade right there. Is the lightning going to be in the background? Oh... Versus whoa, wait a minute. That's not even fair. Jin's gonna destroy him.
Hey guys, it's me, Difanoid.
Difanoid, there we go. That's how you pronounce it.
Now I've been starting to do straw polls, and
let's
for
see
this
here.
episode, you guys got it right. The link to the next straw poll for
Oh, there you go.
Jin is in the description. If the majority of you guess the right answer for the straw poll at the time of the episode, then you get a point. Get 5 points in a row, and I'll announce a special award for the subscribers. So be sure to like the video,
Cool.
comment who you want
So
to
if
see
you-
next in a fight. Stay subscribed to find out if you guys get the reward.
Well, that's
or
gonna
not,
be easy.
and, share this video around.
For
and
sure, it's gonna be Jin,
I'll
without
see
a
you guys
shadow
in
of
the
a
next
doubt.
episode.
If we're using like old school Jin though, like original Tekken, no. But if we're using like Jin of everything, by far it's gonna be Jin. Like Tekken characters are just on a whole nother level. So we're gonna vote right now. You guys seen it? Jin, vote. Yeah, I mean he becomes like freaking demon form. I mean, there's just no hell in the way that Jin is gonna lose that. No way. So, anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this reaction. Good job again, by the way, everybody. I guess the best advice also at the end here, buddy, is to also put the animator's link right here. That'd be a lot easier, you know, for people like myself and other people to find. Because now at the I'm gonna have to go back and kind of find the person's name and go ahead and subscribe to them. So, but I'm just trying to be nice, you know, and everything, you know, with the constructive criticism. So, hope you guys like my reaction. If not, it's okay. It happens, right? Here's your chance to join Hood Nation. Here's buttons over here. I'll put some playlists over here, get you guys' feet wet. I'll find you a cup of tea. You guys go find it. It's out there. Believe it. This is Nitch from DFX, and I'm out.